Thanks. Okay. Hello, ladies. Shut the fuck up. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode of TEW 2020 Queens of Pro Wrestling. You might be wondering, what the fuck is Queens of Pro Wrestling? Well, I'll tell you. Queens of Pro Wrestling is a promotion started by the inventor of women and the greatest woman to ever exist, Stephanie McMahon, the forebearer of the women's revolution. She has left WWE and has now gone off on her own to continue the evolution of women's wrestling and bring in a new era, the era of queens of pro wrestling. I have a lot of people signed. You'll see who's signed in the show. I am here with my special guest. I'm here with my special guest, Connell TEW.
Who?
Okay, cool. You may have heard of him. He does TEW videos. He's like the third best TEW YouTuber.
You may have heard of him, he says, when in reality, if you have come here, you've come here because I've told you to.
Yep, thanks. Yeah, that. As I said, he's the
So you're
third.
wondering who the fuck is this Doum guy?
I'm a friend of Connell's, and I'm doing this because I was bullied into doing it, not because I said
they
I'd do
stopped
it.
doing it.
Yeah.
I need someone to bully you.
Yeah. Anyway,
Taylor.
we'll be on to the show. See you in a second. Okay, there's no text. Whatever, I'll explain. Show opens with
Rocky
Stephanie
Romero.
McMahon, the inventor of women, the greatest women's wrestler, women of all time. Pretty much everything I said in the intro. She just comes out, she says everything I said in the intro, about her inventing women, starting the women's revolution that became an evolution, and how tonight we're gonna continue the evolution and start a new era, the era of queens of pro wrestling. Tonight 8 women will compete in a tournament, the first round of a tournament, to decide the first ever world champion of queens. Segment got a 68. I feel like that's pretty good. I definitely expected more, but like whatever. She got a poor for the inventor of women gimmick. I feel like that's unfair because she is the inventor.
That's the wrong.
She is the inventor of women. Like, how can she be poor? Rocky Romero debuted his egomaniac gimmick. He's on color commentary.
No, he's here to wrestle.
Mostly because
He's
I just
my
thought it'd
favorite
be funny
women
if he was randomly. I thought it'd be funny if it was randomly the color commentator. I don't know why. Sebastian Hole Michael. I don't know who he is, but he's an announcer. Leonard is another announcer. And this started the world title tournament storyline. Recap changes. Awful. Penalized for losing to a comedy gimmick. Good thing he's not wrestling. Psychology boost during matches and microphone skills during angles. Okay, he can do interviews. Good for him. Wins and losses have a greater impact on popularity changes than normal.
He's going to get all those wins now.
Oh no, Steph has reduced psych. Steph has reduced psych during matches. And she gets a boost to mic skills. Good for her. Anyway, on to the next segment. A video plays hyping up the first ever match of
the first ever woman we
of
see
pro
in
wrestling.
Doom is Diana.
Yes, the video
Would you hide
plays
your shot?
hyping up everyone, hyping up these two ladies, Deonna Purrazzo, the virtuosa, the Impact Women's Champion, was voted Impact Wrestling Wrestler and Knockout of the Year. Double champion, bro. Double award winner, bro. Also, I fancy her, so yeah, of course I was gonna book her. And Nicole Savoy, who is someone. She's kind of a vet.
Exists.
She's so the video plays.
After that massive build up for
the
Diana
video plays. The video plays, and it just introduces you to both people.
Existing. I wonder who's going over.
The video plays and introduces you to these two lovely ladies. And
also, next time there will be a really nice, cool, and very sexy looking logo in the top left there that
but I'm lazy,
so
it's not there.
Poured their heart and soul into making for him, but
Yes.
then they decided they were too lazy to put it in there just because they don't want you to get them whoever made it to get the clout for it.
Yep.
Anyway,
thanks. I like how you're just taking over my show. Thanks,
on my
Connell.
phone.
The match does
People hear from me,
decent.
so it's fine.
Deonna and Nicole go 20 minutes and 28 seconds, and Deonna wins with a Fujiwara armbar. This was part of the Queen's World Championship tournament. Deanna scored a 60. That's pretty good. And Nicole scored a 48. That's pretty decent. The referee, Rick Manning, got a great gimmick.
They didn't have any investment in this match.
Oof. The crowd, they were like, I don't care about any of these people. I was like, but like...
You don't care about Deanna.
Fucking losers. Anyway, next segment, hyping up the match between two Joshis, yes. Mako Satomura and Jungle Kiona, the vet versus
How many Joshis do we have
a young star in this tournament?
in this company?
Like 4 at least.
And the rest. Okay.
So just hypes up the vet Mako and the younger star Jungle Kiona. On to the match.
Wouldn't be an evolution without
21. They go 21 minutes and have a decent match. Mako scored a 50. I mean, Jungle scored a 50 and Mako scored a 61. Damn. Pretty good performances from both ladies. I decided
I really from that
Mako,
Stephanie McMahon segment.
Mako wins from a frog splash. Damn. Not the move I'd expect her to use. Referee Mike Chioda has an awful gimmick. That's a bummer if I cared about referee gimmicks. 41, decent stuff. On to the next segment, hyping up a match between two former Knockouts champions, Jordan Grace and Allison Kay. Wait, was Allison Kay a former Knockouts champion? Sienna was. Yeah, she was. I think she was. I'm pretty sure she was. Anyway,
I don't know.
They hype up these two. They're like, oh look, Jordan Grace is a young
He's a former
talented
NWA women's champion.
young talented star, and she's another young talented star. Boom, they're gonna have a match to see who's the best young talented star. Boom. The match scores a 35. Yikes. Jordan Grace with a 49 and Allison Kay with a 34. That's a yikes. This match cooled the crowd a little. Jordan and Allison have great chemistry, and it showed in their performance. I hate you. Grace won with a fall from Grace in 14:45. I will get better at presenting. I'm just speaking.
Why?
Words. What do you mean why? Why what? Okay, anyway. Next segment. Hyping up the main event between veteran cheerleader Melissa and Tennille Dashwood, former WWE
That's what I
superstar.
do, but it seems to work out for me.
Cheerleader Melissa debuts her respected vet gimmick, and it got an initial rating of very good. Tennille Dashwood has debuted her old school heel gimmick, and it got an initial rating of poor. That's a bummer. Anyway, main event. This video's package would just be like all the others, detailing the histories of these two women. And the first main event of Queens will score a 50. That's not bad. Melissa defeated Tennille Dashwood in 17:25 by pinfall with an air raid crash. Melissa scores a 56, Tennille with a 49. Both decent scores. Boom. And so, the show ends with a video with a graphic that hypes up the next two matches in the next round of the Queens World Title Tourney. Cheerleader Melissa will take on Jordan Grace, and Mako Satomura will take on Deonna Purrazzo. Segment scored a 44. Yeah. We end the show and we get a 47. Lost us pop in one region. Mako and Deonna were overused. I did not touch the production values. I should have done that. Oh well. Make speech. Who did well? Mako, I know, did well. Praise for great performance. Jungle Kiona, praise for a great performance. And Deonna scored a 60, right? Deonna, praise for a great performance. Cool. Make speech, please, please, please. What did they say about Queens? Had been decent, although hardly spectacular. Oof. That's painful. Lack of big names. Oof. Painful shit. Well, anyway, that was the first show. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll see you in episode 2, whenever that happens. Hopefully it's not months from now. But who knows? Connell, do you have anything to say before we close the video? Connell? Connell? Hello? Connell? Oh. I have been disconnected. That's an oof. Oh well. GG, bye.